We're now at activities reports of council members. Mine are as stated. Councilmember McClellan.
As stated.
Councilmember Kalasho.
They are as I reported them, and I'll take my time right now for my comments. I'd like to, again, apologize to the people who have to sit through and waste time and where we have to jettison sort of real issues that I heard and real concerns from people just to hear ever which way who their favorite candidate is through other means as to how they express those feelings. And it all ties in. Everything ties in to how the media is and how it really works. And this last week I was featured at a cover on the New York Times, and it's because of the way I politic, I guess, if you will. There's a reason why I have a big and growing social media following, is because I'm not afraid to call a spade a spade. And whether I get reelected or not, it isn't the end-all, be-all. I've said this before. I don't care about your party affiliation, whether I get reelected or not. It isn't the end of the world for me. I'm not a career politician, and I'd be more than happy to pass the baton to somebody else who can do a better job than me. It really is a thankless job, but I'm happy to do it. But they did the story because I had no other choice but to use my own social media in order to captivate and reach an audience that the UT won't report on, or some of these other no-name media outlets. There's a reason why the video camera comes here. They come here for me, because I get the ratings. It isn't that I'm bombastic or I mistreat anybody. That's what they want you to believe, and that's the problem that we're in today. Everybody's so polarized. So I wanted to kind of lay out that foundation over there. It looks like it's the same 10 people that come in, and it sucks because they drown out genuine issues. I heard a gentleman say that, laid out some improvements and things we've done for the homeless, criticizing a video I made. Who really thinks El Cajon doesn't have a homeless problem? You'd be nuts. Or any other criticisms I have. I'm simply fearless in my approach. And of course I settled the lawsuit on my own. What do you think I was going to do? Leave the fate in my hands through a long litigation with my colleagues? No way. I know what needs to be done and what needs to be said, and I've had a blast being your councilman. No matter what happens at the election, my cell phone numbers are on all my signs. Call me; I'd be more than happy to help, just like I've helped many people. So it isn't all what it's made out to be, is what I'm telling you. I'm more than happy to do the job. I'll give it 200%. But politics and dirty smears and all these tactics is the reason why El Cajon looks like the way it is. Why you have 30-plus people live below the poverty line. There's a homeless problem. People flock in my area in Fletcher Hills and in Grossmont area to go shop in Santee. Nobody's going to deny that. Yet people applaud other people who are vandalizing my signs. What are you applauding? Graffiti? Making our city look like crap? If you don't like me, don't vote for me. Simple. And I don't subscribe to the Marxist or fascist ideology that come up here. I just don't do it. I mean, you heard the other guy speak and use profanity and be bombastic. Yeah, I don't want that guy voting for me. Never. I don't represent that guy. I'm not subscribed to that. Or any sort of manipulation of truth, like we don't have any homeless problems and we're doing such a great job. Yeah, that's why homeless people stand under the no panhandling sign, panhandling. Let's be real. You don't want to vote for me, it's totally fine. That's the beauty about this whole thing. So that's what I wanted to say for whoever's left and to the 50,000 people that are going to see this on my social media. Thank you.
Councilmember Goebel.
As reported.
There are no joint councilmember reports and no general information items for discussion. We have no first reading of ordinances. Item 21 is a second reading and adoption for the Emerald Zone reclassification. We'll ask the city clerk to read the title, but first, Angela, are there any speaker cards for this item?
Mayor Pro Tem, that item was pulled and it's been continued.
Okay, next one. No closed session, so that's the end of the meeting. Thank you for coming.